The case against the Chief Elections Officer, Keith Lowenfield, was put off in the Georgetown Magistrates Court Friday as a representative from the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, did not show up in court. The parties were given until October 9 to get all their files and statements in. Once that is done, the trial is likely to proceed commencing October 26, 2020. Lowenfield's attorney, Senior Counsel Neil Boston, said 3 statements were filed on Friday by attorney-at-law Glenn Hanneman.
He filed 3 sets of statements. One in relation to the charge private criminal by Kanai, and 2 in relation to the private criminal by Murian. He has asked that it should be put down for 1 month to give him a further opportunity to file further statements. We have suggested to the court we can't go on like this indefinitely. If this is going to be the conduct, discharge Lowenfield. So we agree that a start-up date for trial will be the 26th of October in relation to Morian charges, and the 27th of October in relation to the charge brought by Kanai. So they have until the 9th of October to file the further disclosure statements to the court. And then we have from there on another 16 and 17 days to roll on with the trial.
Boston was adamant that there is no case against his client and said he will be seeking a dismissal of the case.
I think as of today, they do not have the evidence to establish the charges that were filed against Lowenfield. He said today he has 110 statements that he's filing today. If he filed 110 statements today and he filed about 20 statements before, if you put 130 statements and you can't establish a prima facie case against the accused, then it's a time-wasting exercise. These charges are instituted indictably, so we can ask for these charges for him to be discharged, and that is what I invite the court. If they can't proceed, you must discharge Lowenfield, and if they are ready down the road and they think they have the evidence, they can reactivate it.
On August 14, the case filed against Lowenfield was postponed until August 24, 2020, as lawyers were then awaiting a decision from the DPP on whether she will agree with submissions made by counsel to drop the charges against him. Another of Lowenfield's lawyer, Nigel Hughes, had written to the DPP asking for the private criminal charges to be dropped in accordance with the same courtesies extended to the chairperson of the Guyana Elections Commission, Justice Retired Claudette Singh. The charges against Lowenfield were filed on June 30 by People's Progressive Party member Desmond Morian and member of the New Movement Daniel Josh Kanai relating to fraud, misconduct in office, and breach of the public's trust by providing results of the March 2nd election which he knows to be false. Lowenfield first appeared in court in July 24, where he was granted $450,000 bail, $150,000 bail on each charge. In the charges filed against the CEO, it is alleged that between March 5, 2020 and June 23, 2020, Lowenfield conspired with persons unknown to commit a common law fraud, to wit, by presenting the Guyana Elections Commission the tables attached to his elections report dated the 14th day of March 2020, accurately reflecting the true results of the said election in order to materially alter the results of the said election with intent to defraud, knowing the tabulation to be false. Kurt Campbell, Newsroom.